Hi. So I just wanted to make this video kind of to give a different perspective about this whole pandemic that's happening and stuff like that. I'm not a YouTuber, not a blogger or anything like that, but I feel like we can all say that we're going through a very difficult time during these times, we all have a different view of life and how we're all handling it. And some of us are already dealing with anxiety, depression, and all of these kind of mental disorders. And now to take your regular world and have it flipped upside down is just so that much more traumatizing. Like for myself, I was going through postpartum anxiety. I'm still actually going through it, fighting through it like the soldier that I am. But a lot of us are having different experiences during this time. Like I witnessed a family member cry today, and he's a very like macho man and stuff like that. And this man never cries, and he's crying because he works in the hospital and he's the one that has to pull bodies, all these dead bodies, and put them in the morgue. And it's like, now he has to deal with the PTSD that comes and stems from these traumatic ass experiences that he has to go through. As for, my boyfriend, he works in a hospital as well, and we have to make the decision of, him working, continuing to provide for our family, or, coming home infected and coming home infected and, infecting himself and our family as well. Like there's a lot of difficult ass decisions that we have to go through during these times, and for everyone is different. Some of us are unemployed and we're unable to pay for rent and for food and stuff like that. And, I just thank God that I'm lucky enough to be on postpartum. I mean, not postpartum, but maternity leave right now because, I am still getting paid. And, I thank God every single day for that. If not, I would just have to be working from home. I have to return back to work in 2 weeks. Am I scared? Heck yeah. Because the reality is we don't know what the future holds. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to, call your family members every day, your friends. Like, I find myself being stuck to my phone even more now because you don't have that social experience anymore. You can't just go to your friend's house when you miss them. You have to call them, We're all coping with these hard decisions, and I guess I just wanted to come on here and give some kind of inspiration. There's some of us that are going through it a lot harder than others, myself included. Like, I'm still dealing with my postpartum anxiety, and to have now this new anxiety, and having to see my family members and my friends, have to deal with this, because for me, this is a regular thing to deal with. Not the pandemic or anything like that, but anxiety. And now these strong people that are mentally stable, so to speak, are having nervous breakdowns because they don't know how to cope with death. They don't know how to cope with these new experiences that they're having. They don't know how to cope with illness. Let's help each other out, like encourage each other, check in on each other, be like, hey girl, like how you doing today? Are you feeling good? Do you need to talk? I feel like during my postpartum experience, the only reason why I was able to like get to where I'm at right now, guys, I was in really bad shape. Like I'm gonna make a whole video about that shit because it was something serious. Not even something, it is something serious. And the negative stigma behind postpartum depression and anxiety is unbelievable, because how can you control chemical imbalances in your brain? That's a whole other topic though. But checking on your friends, encourage them every day. One of the things that has gotten me this far in my journey is prayer. I don't know if any of you guys are religious, and if you are, You know, this is the time to get closer to God, Allah, Buddha, whoever it is that you pray to, whoever your higher power is, because it's important for us to get closer to them spiritually. You know, encourage each other, because there is no other way out from this. Like, if you don't believe in a higher power, which there are some people that don't, I don't know how you're coping during this difficult time, because it's just that crazy. Like, how are you not? Like, how are you coping if you don't believe that there is a God in heaven or a higher power in whatever place that you believe that they're at? It's just, there's no way. There's no way. But yeah, some encouragement. You know, some of us don't have that job, and that's okay. But there are better days to come. Like, I don't know why, but I found myself crying like a lot the past, not like as of recently, but like the past 2 weeks before this week. I was crying literally every single day, multiple times a day, because this quarantine life isn't for me. I had to, you know, stay away from my mom for some time because I didn't want to infect her if, God forbid, I had something. And I'm still like treating her from a distance, because my mom is old, my dad's old, they both have pre-existing conditions. And, you know, maybe I would be able to fight something off, but I don't think they would. And even if, I wouldn't want for something bad to happen to me and, you know, they survive, or, you know, we just have to try to protect each other. You know, try to look at the brighter days. That's what's keeping me moving forward, because I'm just like, God, I know there's an end to this. There has to be. There's just no other way, because if there is no end, then we're all just gonna die and be quarantined forever. So let's look at the positive aspects of everything. Let's take advantage of the family time, even though these kids are getting on our nerves. Let's take advantage of the time that we can get closer to God. Let's take advantage of just every positive aspect. I bought a journal, actually a planner, because I've just been writing things on my phone, but every day I try to do a new task that I want to accomplish for that day. And I think that that's helping me. It's giving me some kind of purpose, because we all went from, most of us, from having a full-time job, part-time job, whatever, and going out every single day, to being stuck in a house. And something that I yearn for every single day is purpose. Like, I would go to work every single day and I would be like, yes, I'm going to transform somebody's life. I'm going to do these social services. Every day that I felt like I had some kind of purpose, that's what kept me moving forward. I kept driving and I was like, yes, yes, yes. And now I have no purpose. Well, I feel like I have no purpose. And I guess my purpose is to, even though I'm down, I try to lift others up, because that helps me get up. You know what I'm saying? So let's try. And, you know, I know it's difficult because a lot of us have lost loved ones. I'm grateful enough, thank God. And knock on wood, glass, or whatever, I hope that I don't have to endure that kind of pain during this experience, only because, to be honest, I don't think I will be able to handle it mentally. They might have to put me in an asylum, like, all jokes aside, just because I'm not there yet mentally. Like, I'm still in therapy and I'm still trying to figure things out. But let's try to be safe. You know, let's pray for these families, man. Pray for the essential workers. Pray for just everyone at this point, so we can try to get through this together. And, you know, let's just look for the rainbow. Let's look at the rainbow at the end, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I just hope that maybe this video could help someone along the way, could help someone during these dark times. And, you know, I pray for everybody on my feed. I pray for the world. I pray for the sick. I pray for the healthy. I'm just praying for everybody at this point, because we can get through this, and that's all that matters. I love you guys. all so much. That ass. And, you know, just keep the positivity. Okay.